my YouTube friends. Today I want to talk a bit about the YouTube cycle. See, just like life, you have birth and growth and then the death of a YouTube channel. But inside this normal cycle, there are also annual cycles. Things you see every year that if you aren't aware of them, well, they can really scare you and make you think your channel is completely dead. And maybe it is, or maybe it isn't. Maybe it's totally normal. I can tell you this, it can be totally devastating as a new YouTuber psychologically if you don't understand the cycle. I'll explain how to ride out the cycles and know the difference between a cycle and a dead channel. So you know what? Let's get to it! Likes and comments are super easy things that you can do to help push this video to a wider audience. So take a second down below and let me know how I'm doing. And while you're there, if you're not subscribed, please do. It really does help me continue to make content that helps you. So thanks. The ups and downs of YouTube are not easy to deal with by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, the first time you go through it, it's pretty panic-inducing. Depending on your niche, your content will have a slow season. If you're a travel channel, it may be in the winter when people don't travel as much. But for most niches, it's actually the summer months. During this time, your views will slow down quite a bit sometimes. And you can tell the difference between a slow period and big trouble in a few ways. So let's talk about them. The first sign that you're in a slow period is lower views, obviously, but the channel is still growing. And as long as the channel's gaining subscribers, it's not a dead channel. The second sign is less YouTube suggesting your content. And this could be really tough to see in your analytics. But it could just mean the audience is not online as much because, well, it's summer or whatever season, and they're doing other things while the weather's nice. So as long as the number of subscriber views stays below the new viewers, you're still pretty good. So if those are the signs you're seeing, don't panic. In fact, use the slow time to try out some new things on your channel, maybe a different style of video in your niche, or try out new subjects related to your niche. Maybe you always do tutorials. During the slower period, it's a great time to try out an opinion piece for your niche. Experiment with different backgrounds and filming styles. It's not always easy to deal with the slow periods that come with being a YouTuber, but I look forward to being able to experiment with new types of videos and content. This is actually really important to keep your channel from dying because your content always stays fresh and interesting. If your content goes stale, people are just gonna move on and find someone else who's more interesting, fresh, and new to watch. Use the slow months to do this with your content so your audience doesn't need to find fresh, new content. Yours is always fresh and new. On the other hand, if you do find that your channel is showing signs of being dead, it's not impossible to bring it back. I have seen it happen, but it takes a lot of work and a complete refresh of your content style that you're creating. YouTube tastes change all the time and you have to change with them. So let your slow period be a part of your annual channel refresh and maybe even relax a bit and take a few weeks off. Burnout is a real thing too. Even if you love creating content like I do, every once in a while, you do need a break. If you want to learn more about how you can connect better with your live streaming audience, you should check this video out. Big thanks to the sponsors that support this channel. You can find their links in the description below under sponsors. I couldn't possibly do this without them or you, so thanks. And if you're always looking for tools, tips, and tricks to help make you a better live streamer or YouTuber, subscribe to the channel. My name is Michael Feyrer Jr. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.